Hi, welcome to the DimensionU session on curriculum. My name is Jennifer Bishop. I'm Director of Client Services here at DimensionU. As a former classroom teacher, I'd like to just spend a few minutes going over what the different levels mean in DimensionU and how you can use them in your classroom. Okay, so let's get right into it. DimensionU content is best suited for students in grades 3 through 9. We're a great way for students to review content that's already been taught. It's an opportunity to activate prior knowledge. So we know we have lots of learning loss either through summer, COVID, or other extended periods of time. So DimensionU can really help in that way. We're offering students a lot of content in a really fun, fast-paced, engaging environment. Students will be able to work on their independent level because we don't assign them a specific place within our program based on their grade. We know that just because students are in a particular grade in school, that they may not necessarily be on that academic level on their own. Some students are higher and some students are lower. Well, DimensionU will offer you or offer your students a way to practice skills that will fit their specific needs, not necessarily the needs of their classmates. And they can do all of this anonymously because their classmates won't know what levels they're working on. So what do these levels mean exactly? So taking a look at the chart on this screen, you'll see that we have elementary and middle and high school levels. Our elementary levels start at level D and go through G. What does that mean? Well, level D is right around grade 3, level E is grade 4, level F is grade 5, and level G is grade 6, with a lot of gray area. I don't want you to get too attached to a letter there. There's lots of reasons why students will be moving up and down that chart throughout the year. They might be stronger in division, but need more help with fractions. So don't get too locked in there, okay? And then to bring you over to the middle and high school, of course, level G was 6th grade, level H is 7th, level I is 8th, and then finally we have algebra. Now within each of these levels, we have various topics and skills that students can be working on. We offer content both in the areas of math and language arts. So I'd like to take you to our curriculum guides and kind of show you what we have to offer. Now our first one I'll show you is math. You'll see first off that the levels here match kind of what I just showed you on that slide, okay? We'll have the topic in bold. So within level D, you'll notice the topic is called number and operations, for example. And below that are all the different skills we offer: place value, multiplication, division, facts, and so on. So each of our levels are broken up in the same way: topics and skills. This page 1 you see here are the elementary levels, and then page 2 are secondary levels. Now, where can you find this? Well, you'll head over to DimensionU.com, head over to our website, and when you scroll down towards the bottom, you'll see a mathematics and a literacy content guide. I'll pull the literacy one up for you right now. You'll notice the levels are broken up exactly the same: D through G for elementary, and G through J instead of algebra for the middle and high school students. Okay. Now, I'd like to mention that your students can be working on math or language arts, still play together in the same grade, in the same game room. They can also be on any level they need. So I mentioned previously that working on their independent level is important. Two students who are working on very different levels and different topics can still have that experience of playing in the same game room together. We don't section students off or isolate them based on the levels that they're working on. So it's a great opportunity to bring kids together who might otherwise not be able to. All right. Now, I want to take you one step further. This is a really great overview and guide of the topics and skills that we offer, but we all know content is king, and we have state standards and expectations. So I want to make sure you understand that DimensionU is aligned to your state and Common Core standards, and I'm going to take you on our website to exactly where you can go to find out the alignment tool for your particular state. Okay, so you'll notice here I'm at DimensionU.com. I'm going to press here, Educator Portal. You will want to log in with your username and password, and you'll click on Resources. From here, you'll choose this top selection, curriculum alignments. And so here we go. You'll first choose your state. I'm going to go with, let's go with Texas for this example, okay? So I'll press go. And you'll notice here you'll have an option, if your state does have various standards, you'll be able to choose which one you'd like. So I'll choose TEKS, and we'll go with math. Let's say I'm a 5th grade teacher, okay? I'll submit. And you'll notice here, the standard will be here written out exactly as it would be, you know, in your scope and sequence. And then the exact level, topic, and skill that your students can be working on to make sure that they're working on that standard and meeting kind of the requirements that you need them to. So notice this is a great first example here. Your students can be on level F or level G while working on this particular standard. So there's a couple different ways you might go about this. You might have all your students initially on level F working on number and operations, estimate to check results. And then as you're ready to differentiate, or students who are kind of above and beyond or moving ahead, you might have them level a little bit up to level G and work on number and operations, fractions, decimals, percents. So you can move your whole class at once, or just individual or particular students as they need it. So this is a really great tool for you. You'll notice you can scroll through and see all the different topics that your, in this case, TEKS standards are aligned to. Okay, so I hope you found that really helpful. I know it was quick and I went a little bit fast for you. Hopefully you can go through the games and kind of check that out. Please make sure you're checking out our other YouTube tutorials. We have a whole bunch of stuff available to you. And if you have any questions at all, please email us at support@dimensionu.com and we will get you all set. Thanks again for joining.